Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Oregon's offense will get first crack at it here. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Paynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite-level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they've built this dynasty at Alabama.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The Ducks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Rushes on him, and he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
The Ducks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Alabama's offense has the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language of this defense. It has changed.
Here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Complete to start this drive. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Touchdown, Oregon! A great catch and run for 6.
Listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by a field goal over Ohio State.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Turning it on!
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 2nd down coming up. Off play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Motion from the wideout. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game of offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Get it out on the screen. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here. Nuts snags it on the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They go to the ground. He breaks the tackle. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The run from the shotgun. Finds some fresh air. Gets it out to the 21, and that's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Almost intercepted, it'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. He'll keep it himself. And that ball is live in the backfield. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. The field goal is no good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a little bit closer this time. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. He's looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run the counter. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw. Sets up the screen. He's going for the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown tie.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Hawaii is getting dominated today. And, you know, the folks in Honolulu deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker.
He'll do it himself. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. He's got it. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Working that left side now. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Ducks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Ducks line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Shows a little move, gets his man off balance, and gets out to the 22. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. They'll run play action. He's got it. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll give it to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
And the Ducks will boot it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Algier. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's complete to the left, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. There he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Oh, what a move. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Right back to him on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The inside handoff. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. He'll take a shot. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Using the quick game. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Right on the money. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Backed up now here, second and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. It's caught downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Quickly complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the touchdown, Crimson Tide. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got his man quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Ducks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on third down. Got his man on the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Third down play from the gun. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Duggar. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Quick strike complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. They'll run for it. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Quick release on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. Runs through the tackle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Ducks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got him downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Ducks in the hurry-up. Running back searching for a hole. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Ducks are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Makes the grab on the left. Not down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Immediately fires to the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Rides the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. Direct snap. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got him pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll start this drive going to the air. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. He's got it. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, no mystery here. Third in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage, and these guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off in his head.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Tight end finds a soft spot. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll go to the air on third and short. Touchdown Ducks! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Let's see what he can do with the return. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Algier. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Fires to the big fella. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking downfield on first down. Complete in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.